Hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Total Tank Generals Patton campaign. The Battle of TROINA is next, July 31, 1943.
Late July of 1943, Axis forces set up fortifications at the base of Volcano Etna, which is significantly hampering the Allied offensive. Breaking this line of defense will allow us to take control of the island, which will, in turn, facilitate the future invasion of Italy. For George Patton, victory in this campaign is a personal matter. For him, it is a point of honor to reach Messina before Marshal Montgomery. Reaching Etna's defenses will grant him victory in the race to Messina.
Okay, so we're gonna play this here, and I've tried this a couple times, and they've got just too many units that attack and really attack us and stuff. So I went into the thing and I changed the brilliant to 10 turns because it was 8. And then I reversed these for 14 turns and 18 turns, which the highest was 14 turns for the 1 star here. So I just changed these to make sure that brilliant. I added 2 turn here, and then I changed the 14, which was for all of them. I was 11, so I think I changed to 14 and then 18. So I just wanted to let you know that. Because I think that this one is just too hard. And so therefore I made that change. I want to have a couple more turns extra. And now, as you can see, this map, Battle of TROINA, you can see an airport, a strategic point, a crown, an airport, and a crown, and a strategic point. And then if you get over here, you see an airport. And you think this might be easy, but it's not, because they're gonna put on an attack on us. Just like, for example, there's a heavy tank over here. There's a couple of destroyers right here that I know of. That's right hiding in here with an infantry. So there's 1 infantry and 2 tank destroyers here. And then this is full. And they got something right here. And then they're gonna put on an extreme attack, and I just don't have. I have to figure out how to, use the this is my army right here, and it's not adequate enough. And then I do have this, right? I have 1900 prestige, but I can't buy big. I'm just going to show you I got a big problem here. So I mean, anyways, but we got to do this, right? I mean, I got to try to do the American campaign pattern. So yeah, I don't really know the best way to do this. I mean, they've got too much stuff to fight us, and I end up I'll lose like a half dozen tanks and stuff like it, and it's just. And then how am I going to do the next battle if I take such tremendous loss? So that's the problem. So I'm going to put a mortar here. And I'm going to put a mortar here. Like, I just really don't know how to do this. I'll put the recon there, but and now anti-air. I'm gonna put 1 here. put one here. And I think I have to, I only have 2, so I'm gonna have to buy one. So I'm gonna need more than just 2. Now, anti-air. This is artillery, okay. Yeah, I don't really know. Put one infantry here because we're gonna have to keep one on our crown because, you know, they got 2 crowns, but they can do airstrikes and stuff. So where do I want these guys? Like one here. Yeah, I really don't know how to do this. Because like I said, they've got too much. Okay, and then all I can do now is buy some units and so I need artillery, right? So if I buy 2 artillery, and I honestly think I need another air. So if I got 1 air here, well, I can only put 1 here, or unless I put 2 here. And now, this is what really bites. A jack of all trades. And now I only got 400, and like I said, they've got too many. See, the problem I got in this particular battle, and that's why I added a couple extra turns, is the problem I got in this battle, and I'm just mentioning, is they've got like a heavy tank, they got tank destroyers, and then they got a bunch of medium tanks, and they have a few light tanks, and then they have the machine gunners, and they got these other things. Oh, they got artillery that can hit us from way over. They got artillery over here that can hit us from here. They got mortars, and they have anti-tank weapons, and they got anti-air, and they got a lot of stuff. And it's just. And as you can see, I can't fill this up because I don't have the amount of prestige that I need to fill this up. And so then. So I think that I can, the only thing I can do right here is buy infantry, I think. So and this is not going to be enough to fight all those tanks, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm just saying, I can't, I don't know if I could do this mission. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I would need, like, and all the infantry they got, like, I would need about 3 or 4 more new tanks, and I just don't have the prestige to do it. So let's go ahead and start the mission. I'm sorry. And so, yeah, you think this is a great force, but it's not. Not when and I'm telling you, like, I already know, because I've tried this a couple of times, and I just can't. do it, so I added some extra turns is what I did. But okay, so with that said, I guess our opening move will be to go to here, and we're gonna just dig in. Now look what they got here. They got 2 assault squads, and they have a Pontifex right here. We don't even see what they got here, and we don't know. You know what I mean? But but I've already played this a couple times, and the most they had here was 14, but it's 1 of 18. Okay, but what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't know if I can continue the Patton campaign, because if I don't have an army to do the next battle, that is that. So I gotta try to open up in a way where I'm not gonna lose much. Like, each time that I've done this, in just 3 turns, I lost like 5 tanks. And if you look, I mean, okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means I only had 2 left or whatever. And I think the problem was that I bought a heavy tank and I bought 2 heavy tanks, and that gave me only 1,000 prestige left. And I needed the artillery and the flak gun, so by that time I could only buy 1 infantry guy. So I think that was my problem. So I just, whatever. So we're going to have to see what we can do. So the first thing that I see, right, is I see that these guys are here. And if, it's kind of funny though, right? If they got Overwatch, how come they didn't shoot my guy when he moved up? Isn't that kind of weird? All right, so let's say I use my artillery. And I use my other artillery. We can bust their defenses up. Okay, so then they went there, and then I can take this mortar and I can fire 2 shots. Okay, so the mortars and the artillery opened up, and that's the first thing that we can do. So now what we're gonna try is to Aw. Oh, phew. Okay, so the plan is to try to see if I put a tank here, they're gonna see it, and then and that's how I get my tanks end up getting killed and stuff. So I'm just trying to decide. All right, so like I said, if I see the woods here are blocking us, so we can't get shot at, but once they move in on us, they can. But if I were to put a tank here with these 2 infantry, I'm just trying to make a defensive thing here because they have a lot, and so if I have 2 infantry here, 2 infantry here, and then if I put 1 tank in here, so I have infantry and the tanks, right? And now could he possibly go to here to see everything and then lock that in? And now we see that they have, oh, so they only have 1 right here, but they have this gun here, and they must have other stuff somewhere else. But this is a big block right here that's very difficult with them. So what I'm thinking about is, okay, so now this tank, if he, all right, so let's say I put, but again, I'm going to end up losing these tanks, but if I put a tank here, a 5-on-6, that's very tough. And what I'm trying to do, just to let you know how hard this mission is, that I'm trying to make a defensive line here. And so I'm not going to do a grate. So then this one go here. So I got an AA here, AA there. I got an AA here. And now this infantry here, he's gonna just dig in, or it's already dug in, but I mean he's gonna, I have to keep somebody here, because like what I'm afraid of is they do an airdrop, they can come and get my crown, and then I lose right out the bat. But anyways, so now that is the opening thing so far, and we haven't really, I mean, other, like I said, we didn't really, I mean, I think these guys, right, these guys, yeah, these guys were here and now they're here. And we got to try to get this airport, but I believe all I want to do is I want to have a defensive thing to start out with. And so now I have this vehicle. Okay, so now what I got to do is try to get over to here. Okay. Yeah, so I can't get in, I can't get a tank over here to do a free shot. So I think if I put this guy here, I can dig in and have a better defense. And so I have, you know, one of each unit right here. I mean, we're gonna get killed and stuff, because when they do their counterattack, it's gonna be tough. And like I said, I've done like 4 or 5 turns, and this thing has just been like totally destroying me. And so this is like the 3rd try. And like I said, I added 2 turns here. 14 was max, so I put 14 here, and I just added to 18 to settle to get this. So I mean, you can do that. You can adjust it. I'm just telling you, if you go into this battle without changing that file, I'm just going to tell you it's 8, 10, and 14 is what it is. Okay? But I just think this battle is just too hard, so I have to make an adjustment. And I'm not gonna try to get this airport on the first turn, because if you do that, you're exposed, and I'm telling you, they come with so many tanks that it's just, and they come with like, you know, the opposite of this guy right here. And they got this guy right here, you know, anti-tank weapon, and I just can't, and see, and here's the problem I got. By not killing him and doing what I could to kill him, he's gonna resupply next turn, and he'll be right back to 10 health, and you know, and it's gonna just make it doubly hard to kill him. But with that said, I've already told you enough, so I think it's now. I got an infantry here. Alright, let's see what this infantry will do. Like if he goes to here. And so yeah, see, this is where those are. So do I try to go? No, they, oh, so look, they, okay, so they got an infantry here, so then I believe the two, then where are the two tank destroyers? Or do they pop in here on the, or they get deployed on their turn? That's what it is. So yeah, what I'm telling you is they're gonna spawn in two tank destroyers here, and they're gonna spawn in a tank, a heavy tank here, which is like that's really tough. But right now, I'm just trying to develop a strategy, and I only have, yeah. See, I just, to me, I just don't have enough to make a good defense. I just don't. I mean, I would need a couple more infantry, and I just can't afford it. But I needed the gear that I got, so I needed that. So okay. So then I'm gonna tell you that oh man, this is gonna get tough. Yeah, I mean, if okay, if I put the tank there. Well, if I put this gun here, at least for now, he can shoot that guy right there. And I got my recon there. And honestly, like I said, I don't even know how to actually do this mission. So I think that I moved everybody that I could possibly move other than this gun here. Like if I go here I could do that, but then when they spawn in those 2 tank destroyers, you know, because I've lost these guys. Like they want to kill these, they want to kill this here, and they want to kill this one, and then they want to kill your infantry. So I mean, it is what it is. I think that is actually all that I can do. So we're gonna watch them spawn their stuff in. So you see how they put paratroopers into my base? Do you see how hard this is? Like if I advanced so far out, they would have dropped somebody in that would wipe out all your inner stuff. And it's different too. Like each time that I've done this battle is different. Okay? Like you don't. I know, yeah, that mortar is always there, and then he moves forward. That guy stays there and shoots long distance. And he just blew us out of this, like, of my defenses. Like, he just blew my defenses out of the way. And then all of these guys that were here, that we used the 2 artilleries, the 2 mortars, and here, they're now all back, except this guy, but he must have been really hurt. But, and then, yeah, and he's back. I told you that they're way out here. And so the problem that I got with this particular battle is they move into us, and then we can't do what they did, like is to resupply all our guys, because they're attached to all our hexes here that they come in. And then that's how all of my units get destroyed, like all of them. And so it's kind of like a complaint, I guess, or a thing that I'm just mentioning to you of how this particular battle turns out. And so I had to add a couple of turns, but even that, they're gonna like I don't know how I can do this, but right now, you know, they're attacking my main stuff here, like it's incredible. And now what I have to do is I have to use like they never on the second turn get it, like see, before they had a heavy tank over here, now they got this thing and then this one here. So I don't know where their heavy tank is, I don't know where their 2 tank destroyers are, and I don't know where their 5 medium and 4 light tanks are. I have no clue at this moment of where they are. And so I have to really, now I have to use all my stuff here to destroy these guys, because this is something totally different right now that I'm facing on the 3rd try of this battle. And so I think this is, you know, like, I don't know if they randomize stuff or they do stuff, but this is, he's already, my crown is right here. Like I can't lose that. So now, and then I got this guy. So okay. So this here seems like I can hold this for a moment. So we can, but I've got to see if I can eliminate these threats that are right on my base without getting my nice stuff injured badly. And we're lucky enough that my AA guns killed the air wing that dropped here. This enemy here. So I'm lucky in that regard that I don't have him still standing here. So now what can I do? And I'd hate to have to use my artillery right here, so I think the tanks, but then again I got this guy right. Alright, so let me see if this tank, see, and this tank can't even, he's gonna have to, alright, well this tank I know will be able to shoot him. So that I know, and he leveled up, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. We're gonna say press the advantage. So if we kill another unit, we'll be able to get more AP to shoot again. So that's that one. So that worked out there. But I'm gonna have to use this tank, and I'm only gonna be able to shoot once because I move him on left. Oh no, wait. This tank might be able to do it. So let's see. See, now that didn't go. Oh, but he got pushed. He's my artillery. Okay, so then I can use him then. There. Alright, so so this is totally different. Now we know that this is a mortar, so then, and this I think might be the recon. My question is, did they not spawn in a heavy tank here? For 2 times that I played this, they had a heavy tank right there. They had a recon, they had a mortar, and they had a Panzerfaust here, and a Panzerfaust here. And that's all that they had on this side. And it made me feel that I could come over here and do this, but then they came with all these tanks, and they just, and then I couldn't do this, and then I just said, forget it. Because this mission is ridiculously hard. And see, what I got to now is I got this guy that lost all his morale. So we're gonna resupply him. This AA gun happens to be good. And my artillery seems to be okay. So now, without knowing what these things are, this group here seems pretty menacing. So now that you've seen what happened, and I don't know exactly, and like I said, this is not really strong enough to fight off that heavy tank. So let me see if I move him to here. Oh my gosh. Cause see, that's how I get him killed. So he hit me. Geesh. This tank is hurt. Should I be so bold as to move this into this hex and dig in? Because these two are out of commission, I think. Right? And so if I put him here, if somebody comes to attack, they're going to attack this one. And he's dug in. And I'll have to see what I can do here. So I'm just worried about these two here. Like we're already took a thing where we're damaged, and this is what I'm saying. if I'm not able, if the enemy comes to this hex or that hex, on my next turn, these guys won't be able to replenish themselves. Unlike how these guys were able to totally replenish themselves. And so, yeah, it's problematic. So, but, okay, so now I gotta just see right here, right? Let me just see, before all those tanks come to attack us, I have to decide what to do here. And I don't know if, like, it doesn't seem like these guys are on Overwatch, and we don't know what's there, and this is the frightening thing. So yeah, like, alright, suppose, yeah, he's on Overwatch though, so anybody moving, alright, so suppose he's got 14 health, so he could technically get hit by Overwatch. Let's see. We only lost 1 point. We could dig in, but what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go ahead and try to strike him for just a moment. Let's say this guy goes in, and I'm wondering if this guy would be able to go in. So yeah, so if this guy is in, he can shoot him. And then I want this guy to go here and dig in. And now if this one advances to here and shoots him, and then if this tank goes to here, and it still didn't kill him, boy. Okay, then say this tank goes in. Like, I'm just experimenting. And we killed him. And we don't unless this guy goes in here. And he digs in. And so we got this airport now. And, you know, but we got all this. So now what I want to consider is this. If my artillery, I'm going to try to get my artillery to hit this gun here. Okay, I'm thinking until their tanks come, I think this is our one opportunity. And that's why I didn't want to use my artillery yet, is because I want to see. It makes no point shooting at these guys like I did in the opening round. And this is why I'm telling you this, because if you had this same kind of stuff, like say you had my 2 artillery, but we have to get strikes on it. Like if one misses, then it's all right, so let's just do it so that way I have this. So it says I can get 5, but I only got 4. And that means if he misses or he doesn't get 6, then he's not going to be dead. But he got a 6, so yeah, okay, I'm happy then. This is what I should have done on the first round, but it didn't work out. I only struck him once. And then he resupplied. And so that right there, that was one threat to my tanks. And so, but we got this strong group right here now. But I do have mortars. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. So let's try it. We could put in 2 shots. And then next turn, I'm not going to be able to use my mortars because they're going to have to be resupplied. But currently, I think this is what they have to do. Because these 2 assault squads and a panzerist, these guys are hard to kill. And that takes care of them. Now I know tanks are coming, and it might be dangerous to put the AA gun here, but I know they're gonna. I have to have coverage. You know, I have to have AA coverage because if I don't, like if he covers this, maybe this one can go to here because they dropped an air wing right here, and we gotta not have that happen. Okay, and then we're gonna go. I could go with ammo, but I want range, increased range. And now we're just going to take a look at any units that could do something. Like this tank didn't shoot. Now, if I were to put a tank in here, we could better defend the airport. Well, let's see if I go here. Oh yeah, this guy is hurt, so we'll recycle him. This guy is not hurt, but he's gonna dig in. And as you can see, we got a major problem right here. We don't have any defense right here, and it's because these guys are hurt. And so these guys are going to have to do what they can. And matter of fact, this guy here, and I think he already did what he could do. And this one I'm going to put on Overwatch, but the problem is this guy can disable it. So and then there's one over here, so that's a constant problem until we get a chance to kill them. But again, and then I'm going to go ahead and recycle this one. Yeah, I don't know why I was able to recycle him. I mean, I could go here and maybe I don't think I want to. I'm going to put him on Overwatch then. We'll look at, and I'm going to put him on Overwatch. Yeah, I don't know if the... Yeah, and the big thing too, and I don't know if anybody agrees with this, but like I said, I could move him somewhere to do something with, but I'm going to tell you this too. I've even seen in this game, somewhere along this game, because don't forget, if I fail at a battle, I'm going to have to do it again, but I've even seen them airdrop right onto this, and I don't know if, for example, if nobody was here, could I actually airdrop on here? Like I've always thought you had to airdrop over here and then take this, because they own it even though they don't have a unit in it. But I've seen the AI do that. So I mean, like I have to see if I can do an airdrop, but I don't think you can directly airdrop on something that the enemy owns. I really don't think so. But yet, I've seen the AI do that to something. Like I don't think it was a crown, but I think it was like one of these things, like whatever you call these strategic points. Like I owned a strategic point, but I was not near it, and they flew a plane and they landed on it and took it over, and that means they get 300 prestige. But anyways, enough with that. I have to recycle these guys or resupply them, so I think I'm just gonna end the turn and we have to see when. So they see how they resupplied. Well, that's a big deal right there, knocking that out. Okay, so now they spawned a anti-tank gun on our right flank. See, this is disheartening because of him going right here. Because now I cannot resupply him. Let me see. I can resupply him. So we'll do that. So now we got okay, so now we see, alright, so we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes are coming over this area here. So we're gonna have to brace ourselves for that. But at the same time, I have got to do everything I can to get him out of here so I can replenish this unit. If I move this unit, and if I move him to, and I can't even do that, he's stuck in the woods, so he can only go there. So yeah, I can't do nothing, and that's because this enemy is right here. So I can't do that. So now, unfortunately, okay, so now, and then I mentioned that I have these guys that I'm gonna have to resupply. And so, otherwise they can't shoot at all, and what's the point of having them if you can't shoot? So we have to burn a turn to resupply those. And then my AA guns did knock out that bomber that came over here. Now we don't know what that big plane was gonna do. Like, was he gonna drop a unit, or was he gonna bomb us? So, but he failed because our guys killed him. And so now I gotta look at this biggest threat here. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking is, because I can't use my mortars, I gotta hope that my artillery can get him out of here. Miss. You see, that's a miss. And that's another miss. So does he have stealth or something? This is ridiculous. Now what can I do? Man. Yeah, this is ridiculous. And now I resupplied him. Like I said, okay, so now in this scenario, that you see now, that I had to do something to get him out of here. And the biggest problem is there's a mortar here that he can shoot twice. This guy can shoot once, and the mortar can shoot twice if they got ammo. And so you know they're going to do that, and I'm going to lose him, and he might survive. And at least these two are going to survive, but they can't do anything now because we resupplied them. And so you can see how problematic this mission is. Like, seriously. I'm just trying to play a defensive game at the moment, and that's why I added some turns. But that still puts me on a limit of 10 to get that. But as you can see, and I don't know, but all their tanks must be on their way. And now and I'd say, like, if I put another tank here to fight them, or this is this is a level 3 infantry, so I believe I'm gonna resupply him. I could resupply him, or I could put him here to try to hold that spot. Alright, so that'll give me 2 tanks and infantry to hold this. And this guy's gonna stay. Yeah, he'll stay here. And again, the AA guns are gonna have to just now this guy's only got 2 rounds. I think I'm gonna resupply him. And this guy, am I worried about what they're gonna do, or can I get him? And we'll do that for here. And again, this is a defensive thing, but and like I said, these guys can shoot long distance, so I don't even think they have to move. So we're just gonna go to the next unit for a minute and tell him to go on to Overwatch. and this one's gonna go to Overwatch because we can't see anybody to shoot at, so it's no point in doing it. And I know I'm not making any progress, but you know, we have units that are still alive, so I mean, that's the trade-off. Yeah, I just gotta wait for their attack, because I mean, I'm telling you, like, it's interesting that over here no heavy tank, but they, you know, they add this and that, like it's totally different. Like, wow. So yeah, I'm just gonna burn a turn. Okay, so the enemy appeared here, and they dug in. Ah, they moved their AA gun up, so now we gotta decide. Okay, so I'm telling you, it 2 times, I'm gonna tell, this is so weird, because 2 times I'm gonna tell you that they came with 5 or, you know, like where are their, you know what I'm saying, like, they came over here, they owned all this, right here, they owned it all. And now they got these things here, but whatever. Okay, so let's try to work on the plan here. Again, I think that the artillery has got to hit this, because this is a big deal. It looks like it missed. One more try. Yeah, look, we didn't even hit it. See, that's a, you know what I'm saying? Like, this artillery up here hit. And I think he hit, where did he hit? He hit here? And yeah, look here. These guys are really damaged, and I just put 2 artillery on them. And he didn't even get hurt, that AA gun. Oh boy. Man, we gotta try to take something out. Okay, we took that out. However, what I'm going to tell you is that this flak gun, or this flak gun and the mortar here is yeah. See, I can't go. It's too bad we can't go in the area that we just came from. Like, it wants me to go here, 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 or here. And that's where all the enemy is. I mean, I can't do that. The tank is in good shape, but again, 5, 5, and 7. Okay, so let's see if... And that's a miss. That's 2. Alright, well... Okay, well, him here, we can see... Man, we still haven't got rid of these guys either. So, what do you think? Like, each time that this game starts, they put in different units or something? Or do you think they... I don't know where their tanks are. I mean, I did this defense specifically because of that. And then this makes me think, well, maybe I can expand, but then is that where they are or they're coming or something? I just... Man, boy, this game is really tough to figure out, I'll tell you what. Let me just see if I move one infantry out. It's hard to say, folks, but first of all, anti-air. Alright, so I'm going to take a chance then. I am going to take a chance. But basically what we're doing is we're showing our hand by going out there like that. Alright, so that's one recon down. I mean, technically we could stay in place. See, they're all on Overwatch, but these guys ain't. So maybe we'll go. Ugh, man. Hey, there's another recon vehicle right here. We destroyed that recon, so now we will be able to have Overwatch. Yeah, I don't know where the heck their tanks are. I mean, like, I don't know if they spawned in or they were here, but there were two destroyers here. And again on this side it was a heavy. So where are they? You know, it makes me feel like I don't want to, like, I don't know. I'm going to just go in advance, I guess. I mean, if they didn't spawn them or what. I mean, I made this defense specifically for it. Oh wow, I didn't know that that would kill it, but it did. Nice. Okay, and now we're gonna go with I'm gonna say ammo, right? Ammo of 4 extra or ammo resupply. Supply 1 ammo at the start of next turn. So does that mean on each turn they would earn 1 ammo, or do I just give him 4 extra? Let's try 4 extra. Let's see what that does. Oh, I see. Okay, so what that does is it gives them a capacity of 8, but you're still on your run. So then the other option might be better. And he so on him I'm going to try to do the supply 1 each turn. So I have 1 with the 8 and I have 1 with the 4, but he gets 1 each turn. So meaning next turn he's going to have a total of 4. And if he doesn't move, he'll shoot 2, but I don't know which, like, you're gonna have to tell. Does anybody know the like, does anybody which one do you guys prefer on the mortar? Okay, so if we shoot and hit somebody, then they lose their Overwatch. See, so that's something that I didn't know. No, I think we'll I think next turn we will. I think next turn we will. I'm just like curious to know. So that's interesting. That's interesting that they that's interesting that what they did was they used their air wing on the right, my right flank where I don't have AA guns, and I lost my recon because of that guy, and he leveled up. So it's either that mortar and then him. Okay. So we gotta okay. Alright. Alright, we gotta do something here. Alright, my artillery has got to do something. Let's see what my artillery can do. Now, did we just kill that unit that was there? Oh boy, I don't know what to say about this. All right, well, you know what? Gee. Ah, there's the tanks. I knew they had them. I knew they had them. Wow, okay, so we see two heavy tanks. And then that must mean they have them all over there or something. I knew they had them. So yeah, man. This is gonna take a chance. I don't know, I'm gonna take this one and put him here. I don't know if that's good, but they keep bombing us over here, so I'm gonna do that and we'll see what happens. Yeah, see, I don't want to move him in here because he could possibly kill that guy, but I think it's better if we wait. Alright, let's just burn a turn and see what happens. Oh, we got the mortar. Oh, I guess the target's got to be that mortar on our right flank. We're gonna go kill him. We're probably gonna lose our anti-tank gun, but nonetheless, I think we gotta go to here. Hey, he's got no ammo, and he's got 1 health. Now, if I move him here, I'll be able to shoot him. And we miss. Of course we miss. Oh, this is so frustrating. Alright. Okay, so you need 8 ammo. Yeah, right now we're trying anything against these 2 heavy tanks. Well, I wanted that guy dead, so that's that, and Okay, so now how are we going to deal with the tanks? Well, I'm going to avoid them for now until I... And that's a miss. That was a wrong move, but... Whoa! Okay, I am running out of ideas to get that tank. He's gonna be dead. This guy's gonna resupply. Now the reason we went here is because we don't want him to resupply himself. There's a chance that we could Whoa, they took one hit each. Okay, so we almost lost him. But that gun's trained right on him. But there's nothing I can do about it. There's absolutely nothing. I think I've used everybody that I could possibly use. And this guy's gonna need ammo. Alright, that A gun leveled up. Yeah, I lost that vehicle. That was a real nice vehicle. He's got Overwatch now. Alright, we can... Oh wow, we did not kill him. Wow. Oh, now he went over there. Well, I knew I'd be able to kill him because he only had 1 health. So we just had to hit him, and I knew we'd kill him. But he took 2 shots at us. Yes, I don't know why they only had these two heavy tanks. And they had a lot of different other units. Yeah, we could try that. Alright, so we don't have this corner yet. We gotta figure out how to do that. Alright, so I'm gonna build this tank here. Okay, so yeah, so I guess we can do that. See, we can drop right onto their stuff. And that's why they done that to me. So now I know that we can do that. I did not know that I would be able to do that. And now we got this corner, so now we don't have to worry about it at all. Well, they got an AA gun up there. Okay. Now can we do... Yeah, why don't I just drop one over here too? Okay. Well, we didn't do a lot of the air wing stuff, so I figured I'd exhaust it. That was nice because we killed that gun just by doing that. Yeah, I don't know if I have any units. Oh, okay, so the mortars. The mortars will move up. We'll leave these guns here because they can shoot unless I can. Let me move one up forward. And we'll leave one here. And I'll buy one more because I want one more flak gun anyways. Another AA gun leveled up. Yeah, we're just gonna do this here. Oh, so this poor thing needs ammo. This poor guy needs to be resupplied. And he's gonna move to here. Oh, so we could actually take this. Okay, now this guy, I'm gonna go ahead and recycle him. Okay, so now we got this. And the good news is he leveled up. Alright, we got that guy done, and now we just gotta get him killed. And we're gonna see how we are going to do that. That hurt. Alright, well, we lost a couple of tanks, so we might as well, All right, well, we're going to do this because we're going to put pressure on them because, you know, now in the original part of this game, we'd have to do this in 8 turns. And I'm not saying, and we're already on the 8th turn, so I wouldn't. So just realize that I have 2 extra turns. Otherwise, I would have got major on it. So just know that that change was put into it. Well, the thing is, we might get, well, we gotta try. Well, he can't do it, so. Did not kill him. He got 3 health. We cannot kill him. There's just no way. Wow. Okay, we can't kill him, but we can give somebody, we'll press the advantage. A lot of times I don't know what to do with the cav, but that's a good thing to just be able to build a defense thing. That's kind of cool in a way. So if he can put a 6 damage onto him, he'll kill him, but... And I just bought him. Well, that mortar did its job. This mortar's gonna go right to there. We'll resupply that guy just for the heck of it, and let's just go ahead and... Alright. Yeah, I knew I'd lose that gun. That's unfortunate. But I tell you that I'll be able to bomb that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use this gun here. No, not that one, this one. Alright, we didn't kill them all, but we did it in 9 turns instead of 8, so we're gonna just take this victory and move on in the campaign. Sorry that I had to move it up to 2 turns extra, but just know that it wouldn't have been done. It would not have been done, and like I said, this was totally different, so I mean, we're just gonna watch the video, and so I only lost 6 units, and I killed 34.
Taking Sicily enabled the Allies to conquer continental Italy. Patton's involvement in this campaign would soon end. This was caused by an incident in which the general slapped 2 soldiers lying in a military hospital without physical injuries, accusing them of cowardice. When news of the incident reached public opinion, he was relieved of his duties in the Italian campaign. He would return to the front line a couple of weeks later after the Allied landing in Normandy.
Alright folks, that's it for today. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, great afternoon, great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless you and your own religion. It's your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos and adios lovely amigos.